What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Apocalypse Movies. I am Jacob Bartley, and this is our Star Wars Canon Connections little episodes where we talk about things that connect to the overall Star Wars universe, whether that be comics, audio books, or television shows. And today I'm talking about the Marvel comic Mace Windu #1. It's technically called Star Wars Mace Windu Jedi of the Republic, some long ass name, but yeah, I'm here to talk about it. I've been looking forward to this comic for a while, ever since I heard about it. They've been doing these little 5-issue runs. They did Obi-Wan. I think they did Lando and Leia. They didn't do Obi-Wan. I am very wrong on that. They did Han Solo and Darth Vader. They're doing it right now. So yeah, Mace Windu. I love prequel era stuff. I'm a huge fan of the prequels. Grew up on them, so I love prequel era, especially when the new canon can go to prequel era and kind of redeem it. I love that. So this is going to be a spoilers review. I'm going to talk in detail about it because I can't really mention much without talking in detail. So let's jump right into it. So this comic takes place in between Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith. You have Mace Windu kind of reflecting on the Battle of Geonosis. Actually, the first page shows him and Jango Fett fighting and him kind of reflecting on it, which was awesome. And he's kind of, it opens with him talking to Master Moondai. They're kind of talking about the Battle of Geonosis and the state of the galaxy and how the role of the Jedi has changed with this war. It's kind of forced the Jedi to become warriors, and that's kind of an ongoing theme in this comic, and I think it's going to be the thread throughout the 5-issue run. And I think that's amazing because Jedis consider themselves peacekeepers, but they're warriors. They can win wars. They can change the galaxy. So what's their responsibility? That's kind of the question that Mace Windu is facing. So in this issue, he gets sent on a mission by the Council and by Yoda to go take out and investigate this separatist camp on a jungle planet. And the soldiers, the clones are out fighting battles, so they don't have a lot of clones to send with them. So he considers taking 3 Jedi with him. And before he announces the Jedi first. So he brings Fit Kisto, Proset Dibs, and Risa Mano. Now, Fit Kisto, you know, or big Star Wars fans know from other canon stuff. He's a council member. Proset Dibs is a blind Jedi, and he kind of has this really dry sense of humor, and he's very questioning of the Jedi's role in this whole war, and he doesn't think that Jedi should be warriors. And then you have Risa Mano, who's a really cool character. She's my favorite new character in this comic. She's a young Jedi, but she's a great pilot, and she's a Mace Windu fangirl. She loves Mace Windu. So there's this moment between her and Dibs where she's like, oh my god, I can't believe we're on a mission with Mace Windu. And she's like, he's a top 5 Jedi Master of all time. And I started giggling because we do that as fans of sports, of movies. We say, oh, he's a top 5 actor of all time. He's a top 5 small forward of all time. We do that all the time. So I thought that was really cool, and realistic for a young character in the Star Wars universe to be like, he's a top 5 Jedi Master of all time. And I thought that was awesome. It really, caught my eye. Now, there's a debate between Mace Windu and Proset Dibs, and it's about that thing I was saying about what is the Jedi's role in the galaxy. And Dibs doesn't think they should be doing this. Mace Windu is reluctant to be aggressive in war, but he's also, look, we call ourselves Jedi Knights for a reason. We have to do what's necessary to save and protect the galaxy. So I think that back and forth is really, really cool. But these characters are butting heads, but they kind of have an understanding of each other. There's the moment in this comic where they break out into battle and all 4 Jedi just start taking out droids and all that stuff. Speaking of droids, oh my goodness, look, something that made the prequel movies terrible was the battle droids. They're terrible. And then the Roger and how they say stupid stuff, and they have that in this comic. One of the droids is like, oh, I'm so lonely on this planet, I wish somebody was here with me. I think they're making fun of and poking fun at how stupid the battle droids were. And it's they're not battle ready. They're not Nobody's a threat. Like, I could take one out if I wanted. Like, it's ridiculous. So they have that in here, but I think it's kind of making fun of themselves, self-awareness. So that was cool. One last thing, they have this new droid. So like the last couple pages, you have one of the battle droids like, Commander, there's the Jedi approaching, and you don't see this character. And I'm like, is this somebody I know? But no, it's a brand new character, and it's a badass looking droid. Like his name is ADW4, and he's a mercenary droid for hire, and he looks so badass. He looks intimidating. I have a feeling he's going to give these Jedi a lot of trouble on this planet. Overall, I loved this issue. Like, for me, I know when I'm reading a comment and I just get really excited, I know I'm loving it. So that's how I felt reading this. I'm a Star Wars fan, what do you expect? But it was really good, great start, great setup. Sets up Mace Windu with these other side characters, and it's really interesting, especially if you're a Star Wars fan. So I definitely recommend Mace Windu #1. Go pick it up, find it on Comixology, whatever you can do. Should be easy to find. Alright, well that's going to do it for my canon connection of Mace Windu #1. I am Jacob Bartley for Apocalypse Movies. If you like all things movies, especially Star Wars and Star Wars comics, subscribe to Apocalypse Movies. We talk about all of it. Everything Star Wars we cover. We have our Padawan podcast where we break stuff down. We have our Padawan anthologies where we do kind of editorials on Star Wars topics. If you love Star Wars, please subscribe to our channel and let me know in the comment section what you thought of Mace Windu #1, or if you're looking forward to reading it if you haven't read it. Thank you all for watching this video. Until next time, take care.